Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a pick a card for the collective. You can choose by card 1, 2, or 3, or you could go by the crystal, the moss agate. It's natural connection, growth, and grounding. So if you're looking for love, it's looking like a natural connection is going to come through. With the KYANITE, alignment, clarity, and communication. When you feel off track, have the KYANITE. It aligns your energy and clarity and maybe even communication if you're looking to have love as well. And then we have the rose quartz, which is self-love, softness, and relationships. So if you're looking for someone to come in for you, this one is also a good one to choose. After a hard day, hand on heart and stone. So if you put your hand with the stone over your heart, it will really help with your self-love, your softness, and being open to a relationship coming in, having it where you're softened to your feminine energy, masculine or feminine. It doesn't matter. You step into both sides of your energy, so you can be in a masculine side or a feminine side. And by being in this, in that softer side of yourself, being approachable to love, it opens up the doorway for your person. So, and it calls them in. So let's just see here. Let's go with card 1, the moss agate. So I will see you on the other side of that. Okay, this is card 1, the moss agate, nature, connection, growth, and grounding. So being grounded for this to come in. Now, you may already be with somebody, and this is just going to tell you maybe some of the things that you need to look out for with the good, bad, the ugly, how your person is feeling about you, what is going on in your current circumstances right now, and maybe the other person is feeling towards you, and then any of the lessons or shadow work that needs to happen or things you need to step into, that this is going to kind of show up for you. It's going to show a bit of your shadow side of what needs to change for things to change the energy that you're already feeling. And if you are single, this is going to show you maybe the love that might be coming in for you in the near future. Ooh, we have the double here, so you may be a Capricorn, or you're facing that shadow side of yourself when it comes to whether you're settling with somebody, whether you're facing your desires or obsessions, what you're obsessing about, maybe control issues that you can't control everything. Sometimes there are things out of your control, and it's important not to try to control the narrative. Spirit will control that. So you need to release that as well. 3 of Pentacles, okay? And 4 of Swords. So there might be a Capricorn, or that you're doing that shadow work. Now, you might be doing this with other people, with the emotional connection, with a friendship, a sister, a brother, or a brotherhood or sisterhood, whatever. Maybe it's a class or a collaboration or some type of teamwork things that you're doing. There'll be a success and a victory here because I feel like you're looking into that shadow side of yourself with a group. So you're able to kind of maybe, well, you feel safe there. So with the sanctuary card there, you feel at peace. You're not even looking at your previous pain. You're more concentrating on your team dynamic of maybe looking at those things within yourself. So let's see what else is going on here, collective. Oh, there's the love showing up and the plans you're making. 7 of Wands. Okay, and this is overcoming some challenges, and this may be about maybe you don't like team dynamics, maybe you're more of a loner, maybe you find them certain people to be toxic within an environment, even though you're showing like you're at peace with it. This may be about somebody that you work with that you're trying to overcome these emotions or those sides of them that you have a problem with or whatever, because there's always one in every job or bunch, if you will. But this is looking at love and making those plans. You've already overcome some things here, or when this does show up for you with this Two of Cups, this is unity or partnership coming in with emotional connection and that mutual of attraction towards one another. You both may have gone through a lot to come together, maybe done a lot of work or overcome a lot of things about yourself. It's like a personal win that you got through all these things. Let's see here. Ten of Cups. Yeah, you're looking for that long term. Um, Knight of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So it looks here with the Earth energy still, this could be a Capricorn still with that Queen of Pentacles and the Devil card. But this is interesting because you're really at peace. You've overcome some things. You're making plans, and this may be when you run into this love that is your long-term person, the Ten of Cups, somebody that you see or they see you as. With the Knight of Wands here, this is somebody that's taking a lot of bold actions to get there and maybe overcome a lot of things to get to where you are. Now, maybe this is a Queen of Pentacles that's doing all this to get to you. Maybe this is you getting and going towards someone else. So interesting though, going through a lot to get to the other side of this, to be able to meet you, or you've gone through a lot with your person and come out the other side where there's some prosperity here, taking a lot of bold actions to get there. It's a team dynamic, so the two of you maybe are working as a team. Now, facing those shadow sides of each other. And this is accepting your person for who they are, not what they can give you, not conditional love. It's unconditional love. They see you for who you really are, and they like you or don't. They may like some things about you, and maybe they're not crazy about other things, but they're accepting you for who you are, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We have the Four of Cups. So that's so funny because it's coming up. There's some dissatisfaction in the end for both of you. Even though you've come through a lot, maybe there was a third party here. Although the Three of Pentacles is usually somebody that you collaborate with, to share ideas and cooperate with. So does somebody that's toxic come in? Doesn't necessarily have to be a Capricorn that's toxic. It can be somebody embodying this Devil card and coming in and causing trouble with this team dynamic that you have with your person and costing a lot more than just love, maybe money. You definitely have this peaceful side to yourself with this love. So why is the dissatisfaction there? Well, we'll look at that in a minute. We'll clarify that. Let's see how you feel about one another in the love department. All right, freedom. Is it you wanting to have your freedom? Is this just they're too clingy, or okay, maybe they're a friend that became more than a friend, turned into real feelings. Your person may be honest about how they feel about you. They may even want to propose to you and ask you to marry them and then go on a honeymoon, because I feel like a private getaway for two is calling you as kind of honeymoon for me, that they want to take you away and go on a honeymoon. There's material attachments though, so somebody's focusing on the things. It's almost like keeping up with the Joneses, where they got a pool, so now you get a pool, but it's a better pool. So then they go out and they get something else and a trampoline. So then you have to have the trampoline. It's got to be a better trampoline, and you know what I mean. So let's just see. I'm meant to crack the deck here. Momentum, a gift from somebody. Okay, so it's almost like you have to get a better gift. They give you something, you have to get something better. I don't know. It's like trying to outdo somebody, and somebody may not be happy about that type of behavior or what this is spinning. Okay. Maybe it's you don't like the fact that they're doing this. Maybe it's you doing this, however it is. Oh no. So you get married and family room, message of concern, and there is the adjudication. Looks like you might end up breaking up with this person. This might even be within a year, I'm getting, and this might be something you're supposed to learn from, or unexpected income comes in from the divorce. Somebody has a great fortune. Somebody was the Queen of Pentacles and the wealthy man. So you both maybe split what you have. It looks like, is it the family that's telling you something about this person? What's on the bottom of the deck? You hold each other in high honor, though. Like, either that or you're both have some type of honorable job. Maybe you're military. Maybe you both are. Let's just see what the lesson is here. Let's do 2 for you and 2 for your person. Feeling unseen starts when you abandon yourself first. So it's not really them abandoning. You might be making yourself scarce in a sense for your own reason. Wanting more broke the old patterns. So you weren't getting what you needed from this person. And instead of saying what you needed, you may have just broke it off. So let's see about your person. Let's see what shows up for them. I stopped working because you started evolving. So it's almost like they stopped putting the work into the relationship because you started to evolve. Maybe you were making more. Somebody was spending the money. I don't know. Maybe they thought you were taking advantage of them making the money. I don't know. Clarity doesn't confront you. Or doesn't comfort you. It confronts you. So there may have been a confrontation about money, and about the keeping up with the Jones persona, the material attachment that collapsed. Fear was holding it together. So it looks like there was, instead of working it out, you guys just bailed on it, which is fine. Maybe there is something different coming in for you. Sometimes things happen for a reason. So let's clarify a couple things about this 4 of Cups. What is the displeasure here? Why is the 4 of Cups here? Oh, yeah. Okay. Somebody might be manifesting something different, a King of Swords or some truth. They may be seeing the truth within this. Maybe somebody is acting out of character. Let's just see. Let's put that down here. Let's see about this material attachment and gifts. All right, somebody's looking out and seeing the future and the truth of something about this. And it's almost like seeing the truth, and it's almost like it wasn't what you envisioned. What you thought was coming in wasn't exactly how it showed up, or something about it you didn't like, or your person didn't. So you're seeing some type of truth about maybe what actually came in. Is this an illusion that you were kind of seeing this person as, oh, they'll grow up and they'll be different then? No, that's kind of needing to see them for who they really are. And I mean, if I go back here, I think I even said something about that, about accepting them for who they are back then. What's changed here? Maybe some truth was not seen, or maybe there was some type of illusion about who they really were compared to who they actually are. And you thought you saw forever when it came to this love. So you end up having that honest discussion, though, maybe realizing you both want different things. There's adrenaline rush here because there maybe because of what's coming, and it might be a divorce. One might want to fight for this, the other one is quite fine with letting this go. So the clouds, fear was holding it together. So what do we have here? And the lovers, Queen of Cups, and the ending. So one didn't really want to have this collapse, and the other one wanted it done with. And it looks like you maybe wanted the divorce. They loved you a lot, and the end came to this fear of an end. Let's see. High Priestess, so you may have been using your intuition on this. Maybe you were going to find out more things. Maybe somebody in your family found out things and let you know about that. Your intuition is there, so you were acting from what you were learning and maybe even sensing, and maybe that all made sense of what your family members were telling you. And they're not going to tell you something of, oh, I saw your guy with someone else at the store and they were shopping together as if they were a couple, and say that to you if it wasn't true. Some might, but most families are looking out for one another. So, and especially if it's like your sister or your sibling, it's unlikely that they're going to say that just to hurt you. They want you to know what's up. But sometimes we kill the messenger, right? Because of the message. So let's see. Yeah, you can work on your finances all on your own. So now there was something else here after this. So let's just see where that is or that goes. Is there something new coming in for you? Oh, would you look at that? There's a King of Wands showing up for you. Now, this is fire energy. This is a Leo, Aries, or a Sag. There's some attraction going on. Looks like they might be walking away from a counterpart, or they're waiting for you to walk away from this person. So maybe this is somebody in the wings. And there is some healing from this. So let's just see here. Now, I mean, if it's not you having attraction to someone else, maybe a Capricorn or whatever the case is, they end up being your counterpart. So you're really not feeling that with this person. And even though you were maybe married to them, it looks like you get a divorce to be with someone else. So an ending happens for a new door to show up. You had to walk away from this person to become the counterpart. Let's see, actualize, you saw the truth. Inspired, acting on your ideas or expressing yourself, creative projects. There's a romance here. You maybe fell in love with someone else that you were doing a project with. Peace amid chaos. So there was some clutter and chaos going on with this divorce. And that may have already been the consensus before this person came along. Okay. So you may have already been down the road to a divorce before this person shows up. And ascending, you're moving up a level, steady climb. And this maybe was something you were meant to do. So we have an A, I, R, and an O. So but if you're finding your counterpart, this might be your soulmate. You're showing up and you're quite confident that this is the right person. You just had to walk away from somebody here to actually have that come through. Let's see what doors open up for you and this King of Wands. Or this Queen of Wands. Whoever you are embodying at this point. We have joy. So you're actually quite happy. You'll be able to step through that door of joy when it comes to this other person. There's a lot of compassion, or you're feeling empathy, maybe for your ex. There's the door of change, which you were actually decided to change your circumstances. and reflecting. And this may even be a twin flame. So, and Tower of Time. So it's going to come in at the right time, at the right place. And let's look. Reflection could be a twin flame. So let's have a look at the twin flame cards and see what shows up for any messages this person's going to give you. This King of Wands. Whoa, 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 that's a lot, and it's all on the fence. Let go. Let the universe do this in divine timing. There was a test. You were being tested. And this may have been, did you pass the test? And even when you felt lost, there was always a way through the maze. So you may have really felt lost and if you were doing the right thing, if you're going the right way. But you followed your intuition and it was saying to walk away from this other person. You're having telepathic messages here. So telepathy was here. Interesting. So definitely twin flame with the telepathy and the reflection. And you're really stuck on this. Let's see, one more study. Let love show you how to learn from each other. And this was a lesson that you were meant to walk away from this person to step into something better for yourself. And it looks like collective, you definitely did that. You grounded yourself with that agate, the moss agate here. So grounded. And it's a natural connection that comes up after you've gone through some struggle. So interesting enough, I do like this for you, and it's going to be in divine timing. So it may happen right when you're divorcing, or it could be after, wherever you are in this timeline. So maybe it hasn't even happened yet. So anyways, maybe you know it's coming or you're the one orchestrating this because you know in your heart that it's not meant to stay or you're dissatisfied with the marriage. Whatever the case is, maybe you know it's time to go. Whatever reason or whatever happens here, um, you're going to follow what you need to do. And so is your person that comes in for you. So, and they may be waiting for you to walk away from this other person. They may even know your circumstances if you meet them while you're divorcing. So, anyways, I'm going to move on to card 2. So, if this is where it stops with me, have a good one and stay blessed. And if not, you're going to go on to the next reading. I will see you there. Hi guys, it's Chrissy, and this is card 2 with KYANITE, alignment, clarity, communication when you feel off track. So we will get started on card 2 with the KYANITE, and let's see what your current circumstances are at this time. We'll look at the love, the good, the bad, the ugly, and anything you need to learn at this time or things that you have learned. Depending on the timeline you have here. 5 of Pentacles. You may not have love in your life at this time, but there might be somebody showing up here. You might be working on your pentacles or you're feeling out in the cold. Maybe your health isn't great. But Knight of Cups coming in. I mean, this is somebody worth looking at. I mean, this is essentially somebody that feels that love through that heartfelt romance, or maybe it's creativity, maybe it's even an offer or an emotional expression of love. Let's see. Oh, the Empress. Oh, coming in to see the Empress, or the Empress is showing up for you. So let's just see what's showing up after this. Okay, this might be somebody that had a happy home with you at one point. Maybe you left them out in the cold, Empress, or they're coming back from being dumped. I don't know. It's with the 5 of Pentacles. Maybe they've hit rock bottom and they're trying to show up for you. You are at a whole different level here, though. So maybe you don't have a lot, but with the Empress, it's usually lap of luxury, so you're usually in a good spot. And I mean, that doesn't mean you have to have the material items. You have a happy home, though, with the 4 of Wands, and love is in the air. This is those holiday celebrations with family. So let's just see. King of Swords. Oh no, sorry, Knight of Swords. All right, well, this person is taking action. They're seizing the moment. They may even be a little assertive when it comes to things, maybe wanting to talk to you. Okay, let's see. We have the Devil, the Wheel of Fortune, and Three of Wands. Now, this could be that they are showing that shadow side of themselves with being assertive, maybe getting a little angry, or could be that they needed to face some of these things about themselves with that devil side, like their desires or their obsessions or self-sabotaging ways or trying to control the narrative. Now, there is good luck coming in, and you might be seeing something off in the distance coming in. Maybe they haven't shown up yet. Maybe you already know somebody's coming in, or something else is showing up as well that's going to bring in some good luck. 10 of Wands. Wow. Okay. All right. This could be some type of success at a price here. Are you willing to pay the price? I mean, you're carrying everybody else's load here, and it's like you're having this realization that you need to let all those other people go. They can carry their own damn wand. So let's see. Oh, Ten of Swords. You're really feeling betrayed, or this particular person is when they come in, they don't have a whole lot to get there. To an Empress who maybe once had a happy home with them. They're fighting to have that again. Maybe even doing some work on themselves. They're feeling lucky, but somebody isn't going to maybe have them. It may be that it's too hard to carry. Maybe you're too high maintenance. I don't know why it came out like that. I mean, look at her. Isn't she beautiful? She's got it all going on. But I mean, when you get to that point, it's not like you have to have romance. It's you want it. It's not that you have to have it. You're choosing it. So are you choosing this person? They might be a little too aggressive, maybe get angry and controlling, and just not a good look. Maybe you're feeling luckier without them and let go of the wands. Somebody's not going to feel happy about this, and it looks like it might be this Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, who's trying to fight this. These are the actions they're taking towards you, so uh, maybe even yelling at you and screaming at you here with the Knight of Swords. You're just maybe over this. So I feel like you left them out in the cold to begin with for a reason. And it looks like maybe they haven't changed. So let's just see, is someone else coming in for you when it comes to this? You have the Queen of Wands. You're pretty confident. You're showing yourself here as one of the Queen of Wands. Ooh, the Emperor is showing up. So maybe you need more confidence, Emperor. And by showing up as an Emperor, it looks like someone else might be showing up because there's no kings here. They're all pages. So you're looking for a man. Now, the man is showing up as the Emperor if you're the Empress or that masculine side of somebody. Okay. So masculine side here and a feminine side here. So, and we all have the feminine and masculine sides of ourselves. It depends which way we want to step into, which part of ourself we want to show. And it looks like there's a counterpart here that you're quite confident in, and somebody needed to match that confidence here. Now, this emperor is finding you very attractive, or this person may feel like they are betrayed because maybe the emperor has someone else. If this is the emperor coming in, now, there's something off in the distance, though. So I kind of feel like the Emperor's just offshore coming in, something better coming in, that Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor once you let go of this burden of whoever this is that you seem to see as lacking. So let's see about this Knight of Cups, and then we'll look at your Emperor. How is this Knight of Cups looking? Okay, they may drop you because they have other things that they have to do. So, they may interrupt the romance for duties come first. So they may look at you as a second thing. You're not priority number one. Okay. So, and let's look at the Emperor. Okay. Material attachments too attached on visible trappings. How are you feeling about number one? That they're reaching out. Okay. And number two, the Emperor. Gift giving. So that might be what this material attachment is. Maybe they have the money to spend on you. They're giving you gifts, but you can't be bought. So let's just see about this this Knight. They might be just there for the touchy, feely kind of thing. What about the Emperor? He's showing up in divine timing, so it's going to be quite the event when he shows up, and they're matching your energy and frequency. So, what about this Knight? Okay, too much unknown here. Feeling like it's just a tease, it's just about physical touch, it's just to maybe get you in bed. Let's just see what this is here. You may have friend zoned somebody if you are maybe thinking about entertaining this love from no, they're putting you as a friend zoned. Maybe this is someone else that they're with. So you have real feelings for the first person, but they're too sketchy. What about this gift giving? You need more quality time with them, or they want more quality time to get to know you. Now, is this you being confident, or is this another person here? So let's just see what's going on. If they friend zoned you, there could be someone else that they are around. All right, this person wants to propose to you, and I feel like they're doing this is just to keep you when they want you around and not have you with anyone else, especially if they know someone else is interested. This person's friend zoned you, but there's obviously some attraction between the two of you. How are you feeling about the first person? You feel like they are a soulmate. And the other one you're starting to bond with. So you have a lot more in common with this person than you first realized with this Emperor. So let's just see here. First one. Yeah, all the loving words, saying all the right things. Let's see about the second. Okay, they're not one of those clingy type of people where you have to do something to kind of occupy this other person's attention. Um, just being in the same room and no need to even talk, just having that silence. It's not awkward. It's peace. All right, let's see about this person here. Wow. You might be thinking you need to marry this person here. Maybe because you are wanting to get married, but they might be putting that marriage card out there, like I said, just to keep you from this other person. So there's burning desire that you're going to have for this other person. Yeah, there's three people here. You're going to have to make a choice. All right, let's look at the good, the bad, and the ugly. Whoa. All right, it's already popping out. All right, we have thief and poverty. So this person here is just wanting to take from you, is not necessarily for the right reasons. Their poverty, they're looking to have that over with, and they may have found that with you, especially if you are the Empress. Let's see about your Emperor. Yeah, they're showing up as a wealthy man, buying you those gifts, but you may feel like they're too tied to this material aspect. Now they give you gifts. Yeah. Okay, but they're not trying to take, they're giving. Let's see about how you feel about the first person. All right. They may be keeping you stuck. You might end up getting a message. They may even say, oh, somebody died in their family to keep you um, with that sympathy or empathy. Let's see about your emperor. Okay. I feel like they know that this person's a thief they're trying to take. It might be their occupation. They might be a love con here. And they may even try to have a child with you to have you pay for. I'm getting, especially if you've got the money, it'll be them that has the kid while you're working. They'll win the custody and you'll have to pay alimony. I don't know why I'm getting it like that, but that's kind of what's showing up. Uh-huh. This might be just a journey for them. Not in the same sense that most people feel a journey is about. This might be like their however many cons they've been in. This person here maybe ends it out with this other person, the reason they friend zoned you. There might be a third person here. You look like you don't really do anything with this person despite you feeling maybe they're bad health. Maybe there's STDs here or something that you're picking up on with this first person. Courthouse, yeah. I feel like they're gonna wanna take you to court. I don't know why I'm getting it like that. But what about here? You're showing up here. This person knows that they're trying to take from you. I feel like they might even be trying to tell you that they're immature and this is what they do as a con. They're taking from you, trying to keep us apart. Yeah, this hasn't come up yet. So let's just see what kind of lessons are here. Confusion lingers when the choice is finally yours. So when it comes to the first person, when you have to actually make the choice, now you're kind of wondering, are you making the right choice? Let's see here. Whoop. You tighten control until it snapped. Now, this person here maybe had to let some go because that could be the third party coming in. So I don't know if you actually go with this first person. The first person could be this person for your person. Person for your the emperor's person that they might be with that they have to walk away from. It might be them and not you. You may not take this Knight of Wands. So let's see. Whoever the third party is, you're feeling uncertainty shattered, the identity you clung to. So it may be that your person is seeing this person here for who they really are, or you're seeing that knight for who they really are. And you clung to that uncertainty until you couldn't see it any other way but who they really were. And let's see about this emperor. Denial delays, it never projects. So you're maybe denying what this person was telling you until you saw the real person emerge here. So you may be just realizing that the way you were going, your uncertainty was for a reason. This person was trying to tell you and maybe felt like there's nothing they could do that wasn't in their control. So they needed to realize it wasn't their decision, it was yours. Let's see on the bottom of the deck. Settling always breeds resentment. So had you stayed with this person here, you would have resented each other for it. And I feel like you saw what you needed to see. This person realized they couldn't control. This had to be your decision. And the confusion here, when you had to make the choice about this first person, I feel like you maybe weren't seeing everything until people started to show you differently. So maybe they had proof. I don't know. But maybe this first person here, you felt that they might end up taking you to court based on, I don't know, something to do with bad health here. Yeah. Oh, I see. They maybe wanted to marry you for insurance reasons. Were they going to off you? Like it's almost like having that the sun and the I don't know, the death card. It's almost like they wanted to see your demise here. They don't want you to see you happy. They want you to be I don't know, what is this? I don't like this. Let me see here, because it's almost like with the health, the courthouse. Uh, imprisonment. Okay. This might be somebody from your past here, this night. So that might be somebody that you broke it off with from the past. Looks like you're getting, oh wow, you are stepping into your courage, Empress, when it comes to that person from the past. So I feel like you're going to see what you need to see here. You're looking for somebody emotionally available, somebody to do this with, and it looks like you felt quite, I want to say, realization of who's who here. You may have been building and realized afterwards that the person you're building with actually was the one that needed to be over and buried with. And that was that person from the past. All right. Yeah, you have a purpose you're supposed to build with here and have this love with. And I don't feel like it's this first person. I feel like it's the Emperor. Wow, the Emperor. I said Emperor and it shows up. A lot of attraction. He's showing up with a vision and he wins in the end. So let's see the settling here. I feel like you realized that you needed to choose a different option and you accept this emperor's, yeah, you see the truth. I do like this because I feel like you may have bought into this person at first until you saw what you needed to see. This person really cared about you, this emperor, and I feel like they kind of was showing you something that you weren't seeing. Yeah. There's that competition, and your emperor was above the rest in a better position to see outside looking in. So let's see what doors open for you and your emperor here. This is a divine love. This is a high level love here. All right, serendipity, no, serenity. So definitely peace. So same idea. No, serendipity isn't, but definitely peace and tranquility and calmness, doors of the intuition. So you definitely started to see your intuition was speaking to you and you learned the lesson. And I like that for you because now you step into that door of wonder and this kind of opens up everything. You learn the lesson, you pass the test. I like this. Let's just see here. What else do I have? Nothing else came up vividly that I want to have a look at. So let's just see about what your person's initials, first, middle, or last may be when they come in. Believe, be, accept what is, trust your gut, change your mind. So you did do that. Nurture. So develop your skills, grow and expand, take special care. So this may have been where you I'm almost getting like it's almost like somebody wanted to hire somebody to off you or something. I don't know why I'm getting it like that. Like and it's not your emperor, it's this other person that you knew from the past. They didn't want good things for you, that's for sure. It was almost like coming back to get back at you. It's the learning, definitely learning, and there's the enlightenment, sharing insights, showing the way, and reaching the pinnacle, and it's on the shelf, or on the side, or on the fence. I mean, got the right word, fence. So you may have been shown the way here through your emperor, that divine love with that lover's card here, um, seeing what you needed to see. And yeah, about your ex. So X is here. Now, you may have thought things were really good with that ex, the strong relationship, and you were getting friend zoned, or you friend zoned the emperor because you thought it was with the first person that came in, and it wasn't. So similar to the first reading, except for different. Yeah. Anyhow, this is what I have for card 2, and the what is it? Kyanite? Yeah, the kyanite, alignment, clarity, and communication. And you feel off track, and you definitely did that on this reading. Yeah, uncertainty shattered your reality. So, anyways, if I see you in the next one, you can follow me there. And if this is where we say goodbye, have a good one, and we'll see you next time. Hi, guys. This is card 3, the Rose Quartz. Self-love, softness, relationships after a hard day, hand over heart, and stone. All right. Oh, I gotta let my kitty out, so just give me a sec. Okay, let's get started here and see what your current circumstances are at this time. You have a couple things on the fence here. Oh, we have 7 of Cups and Temperance. Okay. So it looks like you're making some choices, maybe about your purpose, is kind of what I'm getting here. It's almost like this journey that you have. You're in maybe your flow, you're taking things day by day, you're being in the moment, you have your harmony and your peace, and you're looking for adventure. And this may be that you're looking to see what it is that you want to do. Maybe for your best life. This may be about picking your dream job, or what you felt you could do that would be best for you to do, like your best talents, or something that doesn't even feel like a job. It's more of a purpose, and you're in your element. So 10 of Cups. Okay, so yeah, maybe you're looking to have that choice of a long-term relationship. 3 of Cups. Okay, so maybe you're celebrating a long-term union here. Maybe this is finding the person, being at peace. This is maybe even having made a decision on somebody. Let's see. 8 of Cups. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, walking away from somebody. Okay, so maybe there is 3 people here with the 3 Cups. Sometimes that is a third party for me. And it could be somebody has to walk away from something. Yeah, there is a loss here. 3 people. I feel like maybe you're in a long term, you find out there's a third party here. There is a loss with the 5 of Cups. Feeling a sadness, some emotional baggage, and disappointment. 8 of Wands, though, things are going to maybe have some progress here. Maybe envy you have, or maybe there's some harassment here. What's going on? Queen of Swords. Okay, seeing some type of truth. Maybe seeing this person for who they truly are, and maybe not knowing that that was what was going on. You might be looking at what purpose this was to be in this relationship. What were you meant to learn? With the 7 of Cups as well, I mean, this could be, was this an illusion? Did you choose wisely? Maybe there's a lot of options to choose from, or maybe you didn't make a decision fully. 7 of Wands. Okay. There are some challenges that you did overcome. Maybe you ended up staying with this person, maybe you walked away. Sometimes it's harder to walk away than it is to stay. And sometimes it's harder to stay than walk away. So, depending on however that is for you, you know your story. I'm just reading the cards. All right. So, it looks like maybe even manifesting somebody in here. What did you manifest? Ah, something that was going to go in your favor. Some good luck coming through on this. And a Six of Swords, going to calmer waters. It looks like you bail on this. You are not going to compete for anybody. You are not second choice, is what I'm getting. Are you wanting out, kitty? Okay, well, she ate her food now. Okay, sorry about that. So, going to the calmer waters, and it looks like you're going solo, even though there's lots of wands in there. It's like you just need to get away. I feel like by yourself, going to where you want to go, it's like you're looking at what maybe your purpose is, what you really want to have for your life. There will be somebody coming in, though. Let's see. Four of Pentacles. You might be saving your money to do that purpose you're looking to do or always wanted to do. Oh, wow. Two of Cups is showing up. So there will be somebody coming in. It will be a natural evolution. It's going to unfold naturally. It's going to be fun. You're going to have a lot of fun with this person. It's like that youthful playfulness. There's still a little bit of unknown here, though. I feel like after a third party being in a relationship with you, maybe didn't know about them, maybe you were the third party, maybe you didn't know they were with somebody. However that is for you. Let's see. Okay, so maybe they friend zoned you right away because there was somebody else here. Twin flame recognition. They recognized your soul as their own. Or matching theirs, they did see your worth, and maybe somebody else did not here, obviously, if they put you in a third party. And dreams come true. So this may have been a dream come true after all, that you did decide to go. You maybe were hanging on for a little bit there with the Four of Pentacles to their energy, but maybe you really loved them, but you knew it had to go. You had to go. But you did go. And then we saw the Two of Cups. So it was after that that this was meant to come in for you. So, and you both feel like you found the one. So there must have been some pretty magnetized type of energy for that to come through. So we'll look at the twin flame cards as well. So there's the ending that you had with the person put you in a third party. You're more mature than that person was, and you definitely changed your circumstances and maybe even divorced or had to divvy up everything. It may have been custody over children if you had children with them. Yeah, there's the ending with their person. They friend zoned you, right? So they may had to walk away from somebody. They maybe have children of their own, or whoever they were dealing with may have been immature as well. This is a wealthy guy or a wealthy man coming in. They maybe realized that somebody was not good for them or you. Maybe they were waiting for this to happen, this end for you and this other person to end. They may be somebody that was in the community and heard about the third party. They knew that person wasn't good for you. You may have been in despair. Same with your person. I feel like maybe your person was also going through something because they friend zoned you or you friend zoned them. But they think about you quite often. All right. The despair. Maybe the thief that's in despair. Somebody that was taking from you. They didn't get anything from you, though, this third party, because of the, if you were divorced and they committed adultery, they didn't get anything. You got a great fortune coming out of all this, though. Especially if it was with a wealthy man. It might be through the wealthy man that you have the money. So let's see what had to be learned here. All right. That collapses. Fear was holding together. So definitely this ending that had to happen, you were fearing this was the case. I feel like you may have sensed it for a while. Let's just see. Feeling unseen starts when you abandon yourself. So you are not being seen. This person was leaving you on your own and dealing with someone else. So you were hardly ever around that other person. So you may have been picking up on something there. What about this other person you friend zone? Overwhelm grows when everything feels urgent. So they may have felt that they needed to come in for you at this point when you were going through this mess. They maybe felt this despair for you. They feel things for you because if it is a twin flame, they can pick up on things telepathically, even your feelings. So it stopped working because you started evolving. So I feel like they know why things didn't work out because one of them, one the girl, whoever you were with, who put you in the third party, wasn't working on the relationship. They were watering someone else's grass, right? So detachment formed to survive what hurt. So you detached from this person. You started working on your own self, your own pentacles, saving up for things, going to calmer waters when this Two of Cups comes in, and they have their own money. So wealthy man that is maybe even well known in the community, maybe knows that certain people aren't good for in the community. Maybe they have their own child. Maybe they had an ending of their own with somebody. Maybe they're matching your energy and feeling your feelings. Let's clarify first. And let's look at the telepathic connection that you might have with this person. I can find all my cards here. A couple more. Okay. There we go. Intense, yes. Trust your intuition. Twin flame is always an intense energy pull, energy feeling. Let's see. We have embrace your loving connection and be happy. And that may not be as of yet. You may not have found out about a third party as of yet. Cherish, protect your relationship well. And somebody here wasn't protecting the relationship at all. They invited someone else into the relationship. So this maybe hasn't happened yet. You're going to focus on things of value, and love is part of that. I feel like your value of who you are and what your value is doesn't depend on this other person. Your worth, you know your worth, and you might even talk to the tree, which is talking to your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. In the old days, they used to talk to certain trees for certain things. So let's see. Oh, marriage. Maybe it's about this marriage you're in. I does it is there a divorce here? Oh, you do go to court, so it might be you're glad you didn't marry that person, or marriage is on the table with this person. So this person that you have this telepathic connection with sees your value. And I feel like you might be talking to spirit, but you're actually having this telepathic connection with your person. They may want to marry you. They want to marry you. You may even talk to this person about marriage and may not realize that it's not spirit you're talking to. It's you're connected through this telepathic connection. So they may even feel all of things that you're going through. I mean, they do show up while you're going through it. So, and dreams come true because I feel like you get what you wanted from this. Yeah, there's the time apart. You might get gifts from this person too, because I wasn't supposed to see these cards, but I saw them, so they must have needed to come out. So, yeah, this person here, there's some uncertainty only because of what's going on here. This person maybe was friend zoned until you deal with your stuff here, but you're even talking to them and didn't even realize it. You may not be able to come together right away until you're done your divorce or separation or whatever you're doing. Let's see here. Let's clarify a couple things. Let's look at this walking away of the Two of Cups. Let's look at the good things here with the Two of Cups with this new person. They are emotionally available. They may know that you had to, yeah, there's that. With the Five of Wands, this was a competition and you had to pour somebody out. They may have felt like you were pouring their cup out, but you weren't. You had to friend zone them because of what was going on in your life first. So they may have felt like they lost in this, but you may be explaining to them that you're in something already that you're walking away from. It's not their cup you're dumping by friend zoning them, but they could use it against you in court. So you're just looking out for the situation and you're in. This is a passionate new beginning that you will start maybe after your divorce. Look at the time apart there, yeah. So this person does want to fight for this. They want that happy home with you, and they are definitely excited about this. Oh yeah, look at that. Love is on the fence here. And I feel like you're trying to fall in love with this other person while you're going through a breakup. It's kind of tough. But this person that is your twin flame, they're going to team up with you and break down some of your walls, and they're going to come in suddenly. It's going to change everything. Everything's going to fall down around you, but this person's going to be there to help pick up pieces with you. Detached, formed to survive what hurt. You have some good luck coming in for you with this person. They go with you to calmer waters, and they were guided in to take you there. It's where the peace is and away from whatever this other person put you through. Yeah, Knight of Wands, this person is taking that bold action, inspired to follow their heart and go on this adventure with you. So I do like this. Let's see what your person and what you have once you get away from this other person that put you in a third party. Let's see what happens here. Miracles, yes. You have miracles upon miracles coming in for you. Door to miracles. There's your intuition on point, and you followed your intuition on this. The door to creativity. Oh, you may have abilities here and be able to protect, and that serenity. Nice. All that peace and everything. I like that. And magic. I like it. So I feel like there's somebody in your family that is mystic. It may be on your mother's side, maybe your father's side. I don't know. You might know something about that. Runs in the family is what I'm getting. Whoa. Okay, what do we got? We have E, expansive, branching out, being social. And I feel like that will happen once this is done. But you might still run into this person. Maybe you go to the bar and have a drink just to get out of the house, away from this other person that has you as a third party. We have E, there's the enlightenment. So you see what needs to be seen. You trust your gut. You change your mind. You get a reward for learning the lesson. And this expansive, I feel like this will turn around once your person comes in. And they might be a bit younger, or they may have some fresh ideas. They may have a Y, E, E, L, B, or R in their name, first, middle, or last. And I guess that is that. So thanks for coming in for the reading. And this was card 3 with the rose quartz. So take care, you guys. Stay blessed, and we will see you next time. All right. Later.